Today I'm going to be reviewing the Lamb Shanks by Nourish'd. Nourish'd is a Brisbane convenient food brand that prides itself on providing nutritious meals without any BS. So no artificial flavors, colors, preservatives, no lab-made ingredients. Now this video is part of a series of videos where I'm reviewing a couple of their individual meals and also looking at the brand itself. So how their ordering works, what their options are from a nutrition standpoint, and also their delivery experience. So if you are interested in ordering from Nourish'd, check out those videos before you do so. So the Lamb Shanks here does live by their motto of including no BS. So there's nothing artificial in here. In fact, there's about 6 ingredients. You've got your pumpkin, lamb, tomato, green beans, rosemary, garlic, salt and pepper, and that's it. So there's not a lot in here. This size is about 280 grams. It is a pretty small serve. So if you're a larger eater or if you have a high workout regime, you're going to be left pretty hungry, I would assume, from this. And this is reflective in their macronutrient profile and also the calories. So it's only about 320 calories. So if you're eating 3 meals around this size and of this makeup, you're really going to, one, not have much energy and be hungry, but you're also not eating a lot of nutrients in your meals. So it is a little bit lacking. I would suggest you would need to have a salad with this or increase the vegetables by adding some steamed greens alongside it. But from a macronutrient point of view, your fats are okay for this size meal. You also only have 16 grams of carbohydrates. So if you are wanting to reduce your refined carbohydrates, this is a perfect option, being that your carbs are really coming from the pumpkin and the beans mainly. The sugar, there's about 10 grams of serve in here. Again, this is a natural source, so you're getting that from your veggies. And the protein is 37 grams, which is pretty good for this size of serve. But in the fact that it doesn't have a lot of ingredients in there, there's not a lot of micronutrients in here either. And remember, when you are going to reheat this meal, you're going to lose micronutrients yet again. So from a nutritional point of view, yes, you don't have a lot of rubbish and artificial flavors and fillers and things that we don't want to eat on a regular basis. There's not a lot else in here. So it's probably one that you do want to beef up with some other produce. But keep in mind, these are around $16, $17 each. So if you increase it to a larger and athlete serve, which are the other options from Nourish'd, you are making quite an expensive meal if you're then going to add things on. But let's see how it goes from a taste point of view. So all you have to do is microwave this for 2 to 3 minutes after you prick the film and then eat. So we'll come back and see how it tastes. So I've just heated up the lamb shanks. This is what the meal looks like. There are substantial chunks of the lamb and a good portion between the veggies and the meat. It smells delicious. It's just what you would expect from a really nourishing, warming, homemade lamb shank recipe. As I said, you would want to probably have some more veggies or something else to beef it up a little bit because the portion is pretty small. What is unexpected is that there's a little bit of chicken in the lamb shank. That definitely wasn't on the ingredient list, so I'm not sure how that happened, but that is not what I expected. So it smells delicious, it looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, so this is really yummy. It is just like a home-cooked lamb shank recipe. The sauce is really nice. It's simply probably just cooked in its own juices with the tomatoes and the rosemary and the salt and pepper. So it is really delicious. The pumpkin mash is pretty good, just pumpkin really, and the green beans are still quite tender, which is nice after you've microwaved it. So I would say that this is a pretty great meal. Probably do want to include some more a salad or some steamed greens, maybe even some fermented veg on the side to just give it a more complete nutrient profile, because you are probably light on in macronutrients. It's also not going to sustain me for very long, and if you're a bigger eater, you definitely want to increase the size. But keep in mind that does become quite expensive when you go down that route. But all in all, a pretty good dish. I'm looking forward to reviewing the rest of the Nourish meals and sharing with you my thoughts on the brand itself, so stay tuned for that video.